Good morning. Trying to take Buddy to the barn to feed him. He's sound asleep. Buddy! Buddy! Yeah. Hello, behind you. Buddy! There you go. Let's go to the barn so I can feed you. Yeah. Come on, let's go. Wonder if I'll be like that when I'm as old as him. Buddy decided to come out and check the bean field with me. Have you ever seen beans starting to curl? Because these are. We're still flowering. They're about the top of my thighs. Got lots of pods on them. But I've noticed a lot of 2-bean pods. Well, there's a 3-beaner. There's a 2-beaner. There's a 2-beaner. I don't know. Boy, we need rain. There's just not much in them. See if I can do this. Alright, bear with me. Trying to rip the pod open, so. Come on, you son of a bitch. Cooperate. I know you're getting a close-up of my thumb right now, I'm sorry. This pod just does not want to come apart. Well, there's the bean that's in it right there. One of them. Got a long ways to go to fill out. But the problem is, we are just so dry. I mean, I should have brought a hammer out because I can't kick my foot down deep enough to try and find moisture. I mean, the potential has started to be there for good yields, but boy, it's scary as dry as it is. I mean, they're still flowering a little on top, still making some small pods, but there's just, you know, there's a 3-bean pod that just doesn't have anything in it. So, or it's got something in it, you know what I mean? Just not filling out very good. And it's August 13th, 14th, something like that. Buddy says it's hot out here. So, we need rain, bad. I mean, we're basically 2 weeks into August, and we haven't even had a half an inch yet for the month of August. We've only had, well, from the 1st of June now through damn near the middle of August. That puts us up to, I think, 4.6 or 4.7 inches for 2.5 months. That's not good. So I'm probably going to go around, look at some cornfields and pick a few ears of corn, look at them. I'm not going to do any yield checks yet because corn is pretty much an early dough, and there's no sense in checking now because all I'd be checking is basically potential. In 2 or 3 weeks, when it gets to be about the 1st of September, we're either going to know what we're going to have because we're going to get some rain and it's going to be able to fill out, or we're going to know what we have because we haven't got any rain and it's going to be pretty shitty. And he's back to doing what he does best. So I'll go find a couple. Oh, and that piece of beans that I just showed you was planted May 29th. I looked in my book. Alright, I'm in a cornfield here. This is channel 194, so it's a 94-day corn. Planted the 24th of May. Look at the difference in ear sizes. This is kind of sad. I mean, for the amount of growing degree days we've had. Whoops, sorry for that quick twirl. We should be way farther than what we are. This isn't even into dough yet. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, about 35 long. I didn't bring a pen with me, so I'll squeeze that one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 round. But look at it. It's just, it's sad. I mean, this ground is so freaking hard and dry. Well, it's not super hard, but I mean, my heel is now probably 3 inches deep, and it's just no moisture. No moisture. I am on a little bit of a knob right here, so maybe down in the valley it'll be a little bit better. I'll go back to the headland here, where it's probably a little bit better because it's off the knob this way. So yeah, there's some ears that are a little bit better than what I just showed you, but not a whole lot. Alright, ripping that one open. Now that one's yellow. That one's getting into dough, but not a very impressive ear. And it's going to take quite a bit to get it to fill out. Now here's some right here that are a little better. There's a really decent ear that we would want. But this is now on the headland, and you can see this corn is actually a little greener. That's a decent size ear. That's a decent size ear. And then you got that. So I don't know. It's gonna be damn interesting if we don't get some more rain. So that's, you know, there's a really nice looking ear on the headland. Hell, the second ear on this one looks almost as good as some of them first ears. But all right, buddy, go get in the gator. Let's go look at some beans. Let's get out of this jungle. All right, I'm out into a bean field that was planted at the very end of May. I mean, it looks pretty good, other than, yeah, the leaves are starting to curl up because it's so hot and dry. I mean, there's quite a few pods on here, but these ones, at least I can feel some semblance of beans in it. I'll take a few back to the shop and open them up there and show you. But a lot of leaves that are just facing the sky. I mean, like I said, the potential's there. It's just a matter of getting some rain to fill out the corn and fill out the beans. I haven't seen any 4 bean pods. A lot of 3s. Too many 2s, unfortunately. But as you can see, it's, you know, they look good. The potential is there, but boy, we're just so dry. So dry. I mean, you kick the ground and you just can't find dark colored dirt anywhere. So, and the other thing I noticed with the corn too is, with it being so dry, I mean, your crown roots obviously aren't taking in any moisture. So, Mother Nature's not being friendly this year, unfortunately. Look at the storms that went through the Midwest. Those people got devastated. You got areas that are too dry. I don't know, I was just watching a Jeff Raymond video where he did a little bit of a yield check. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeff, but I think you said you had 13 inches of rain in July. That's crazy. That's too much. So we would have taken 2 or 3 of it off your hand easily. And Buddy says it's hot, so we'll go back to the shop, Buddy. Just to show you this again, because I know I did, I don't know, 5, 6 videos, 4 or 5 videos ago. There's our ditch we cleaned. There's our new culvert pipe. Stay in the gator, buddy. And this is the new driveway. I need to mow the weeds again. But there's the other side the culvert runs out to. You can't see it very well, but there's the pond in there. And then the ditch that runs to the road, that if you go back to that other video that I think was called Drought, that ditch still had some water in it, and so did that pond. Well, there ain't no water in that pond anymore. And there ain't no water in that ditch going out to the road. So, and I have never, in my 53 years of life on this farm, seen that pond go dry or that ditch go into the road. I've seen this one get low, but, and then you got a bean field that looks as good as that does. That's all part of that 45 acres here that goes over to the other road. But looks are deceiving when the pods aren't filling out. So I hope we get rain. Poor old boy goes out, does a little running around with me, and he's about ready to keel over. Plus he wants these ears of corn. Alright, I brought a little something back to the shop. This is the 99-day channel across the road from the shop here. It's about 32 long, counting the, being realistic, 16 around. When you push on these kernels, they're a little harder to push on to get the moisture. So they're farther along in dough. This is the 94-day channel that was 14 around, about 32 long, and they're very, very easy to push and squishy. Oh, just got it on the camera. Look at that little spot right there. Here you go, bud. And Buddy loves to eat corn. Alright, so now I'm going to take a second here, clean my camera off. Nasty. Alright, is that better? You back with me? Go eat it. Alright, 99-day corn planted May 13th. 94-day corn that Buddy's over there chewing on right now, planted May 24th. Here's some of the beans from up back. 3 bean pod. Those are actually a little bigger at least. That's planted May 29th. But there's a 2 bean pod and the same. I just broke it open to show the 1 bean. That's barely a BB. And those ain't nothing to write home about for being the middle of August. So is there potential there with this? But look at the tip back. That's got, let me set it down. That's got 1.5 inches to 2 inches of tip back easily. And I'm not gonna lie, these were some of the better ears that I picked. There you go, Buddy. You can have this one too. Buddy loves corn. For those of you that are new to my channel, go back to some of my videos where I'm loading corn out of the bins, and you'll watch Buddy. He'll walk right up to the hopper, stick his head in there, and start chowing down. He loves eating corn. So, but that's what we're dealing with. We've got potential. I also have corn spooge on my glasses. we have potential, but we need moisture pretty bad. Look at him. He's such a slob. You're just like drooling corn as you're eating it. Oh, now you're gonna go eat in private? Yeah, he says, come on, Dad. Don't put me on camera when I'm eating corn. So like I said, there's potential there, but we got to stop getting these, you know, 1/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch, 3/10 of an inch, then nothing for a week or two. Like I said, I think without looking in my book, I think the only rain we've had in August is 3/10, 3 or 4/10. So less than a half an inch in the last 2 weeks. So we had just like 1.1 inches for the whole month of June. July was our big month, woohoo, with I think it was 3.2 inches. But we're also extremely hot all the time. Where I am, Syracuse, New York, which is the big city next to me, 250,000 people. In the next county over, it's 25 miles east of me. Their weather people have a, you know, their rain gauge on their weather deck, but they also, for their local TV stations, because that's the ones that we obviously get, but they also do an official rain total at the Syracuse airport. So you're talking, like I said, 25 miles east of us, and they had 5.5 inches of rain in the month of July at the Syracuse airport. That's, you know, damn near an inch more than I've had since the whole month of June, July, and half of August put together. So it's crazy the way the rain has been. It just seems to always want to miss us. Our next chance, today's Thursday, our next chance is like Sunday night into Monday. But it's another 30% chance. If we get it, it'll probably be another 1/4 of an inch, something like that, which is what we've been living on. Don't get me wrong, we'll take it because we need it. But boy, we just need an all day 1 inch, even 2 inch soaker. So, oh my God, Buddy, listen to you. Yeah, and Buddy says it's too damn hot. Oof. Oh, also, Syracuse, city of Syracuse. So we obviously pretty much go along with the same as what their weather is, only being 25 miles away. We broke the all-time record in July for temperature. It was the hottest July on record. Well, lots of heat and very little moisture during pollination and grain fill. For all of you that are farmers, know that sucks. For those of you that aren't farmers, that sucks. So, just so you know. But, all right. Buddy says he's had enough. He's laying here panting. It's lunchtime. So, Buddy, we'll go over to the house so you can crawl under the deck and be cool. So, you all know what to do. And you can follow me on Instagram, Andy the Grumpy Farmer. Follow me there too. I put up some short videos on there. Quite a few of you follow me as it is. So I'm going to end this one. And like I said, another, I don't know. It is the 13th of August. I looked on my calendar because, as most of you know, I suck at dates. Probably another week, probably two. When it gets closer to the 1st of September, we'll actually take a hard look at a lot of different fields. Maybe I'll go to each cornfield with the different varieties, different day lengths, because like this one's 99 days, which is my longest, and I think the shortest I put in was an 89-day corn. And I put that in because the ground I rent in Plainville, about 4 or 5 miles east of here, is usually wet ground. So, not this year, but hopefully, being that it's usually wetter ground, that'll do better. So, and most of my beans, in case anybody wonders or cares, are like a group 2 to a group 2.2. I think I got quite a few 2s, some 2-1s, and some 2-2s. I usually don't go above 2.5, and I usually don't go below 2. So, but by rights, it should be an early fall, but I don't know if it will be for the lack of moisture, but we'll see. We'll see what we come up with for the next video.